All right, so Dell City falls short in their third game of this tournament, the 65th annual Whataburger Classic against South Grand Prairie. Coach Hatchett, you guys had a 5-point lead at halftime. I think the key of the game was the third quarter. How would you describe what happened there?
Yeah, I mean, we come out with the ball and they go on a 7-0 run, and it just kind of flipped the whole script of the game. And I mean, we knew they were going to come out. We knew they were going to come out and play a little more intense. They've got some unbelievable athletes. I just told the guys, I really think that the game they lost the night before, whoever wins that game was probably going to the finals. And that team that ended up beating them is going to the finals. But they were really athletic, well-coached, hard-nosed group of guys, a tough matchup. But that third quarter was different. You know, when you get outscored by a team like that and you have to play from behind after a late game last night and we're, being a little shorthanded, those factors come into play.
Well, I thought an extremely positive development was how well Demarius Veely played. Shot the ball real well, got to the basket, and he's still coming back from that injury, but he was a huge guy for you last year.
Yeah.
So now you've seen him play here. How is that? How do you think that will affect him going forward and affect your
I think
rotation?
it's just going to give him confidence. I mean, we're excited to have him back. He's been a 4-year guy for us, and starter from last year, from the first part of the season, kind of in and out towards the second half of the season. He just brings, he can bring an intangible to the game with his ball handling skills and shooting ability that we've been needing, and just that core group of guys that have played together for a while. Once we continue to keep getting this chemistry going, I think we can be pretty dangerous. And like I said, we got 2 months and 2 weeks left of our season, and we're going to try to see what we can do with the remaining part of the season.
All right, what are some other positives when you look back at these 3 games?
Well, you're playing against some high-level teams, day in and day out. Every game was intense, and some of the positives that really stuck out with this group was when you come down with a tournament like this and you don't have your 6'9" Brandon Garrison that's the Oklahoma State commit. That's a huge part of our program on both ends of the floor, defensively, especially defensively, with the rebounding skills that he has. We showed that we can compete at a high level with some other guys. Jaden Foreman, Percy Green, Jamari, Jalen Wiley, these other guys that stepped in and played immaculate type of basketball. And if we can do it for 4 quarters for every game, I think we have a chance to even be in the finals. But, last night losing in overtime and you lose to another team tonight, today, and that's basketball. It's learning for us. So those things are going to be positive for us in the long run, and I think we'll learn from that hopefully as we get close to March.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you very much, and we look forward to guys against Bishop McGinnis.
Yes, we'll see you then. Appreciate it, man.
All right, thank you. All right, we're back at Legacy Mansfield High School as Dell City's about to take on South Grand Prairie. Not playing this game, of course, is their big stud, Brandon Garrison, because he's injured at the moment, but we hope to see him back in action relatively soon. But he is kind enough to join me now. All right, Brandon, first of all, I love interviewing someone taller than me. I don't do that very often. Only your former teammate, Keandre Young, could I say that about, so now you. But how tough is it watching your teammates play, not being able to be out there on the floor?
It's just very tough, just not being able to be out there. I'm just keep sitting on the bench cheering on my teammates.
Now, I think it's the first time we've interviewed you. I know Casey over here has, but first time we've interviewed you since you committed to Oklahoma State. What made you commit to Oklahoma State?
Just it's like a family there, and I just love it. And I've been talking to Coach Boyne since I was in 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just
Okay.
always been a family.
So he's built a strong connection with you then. And this tournament has 2 other Oklahoma State commits. Have you had a chance to talk to them much?
Actually, I seen Keller, who plays for Edison. I seen him yesterday after our game, and I've been talking to Justin because they seen we was down here, so we just been chopping it up and stuff.
All right, it's too bad you couldn't have played against one of them. But
Yeah.
How close do you think you are to returning from your injury?
I should be back by next week. I'm gonna get to running and seeing how it feels and stuff. But I should be back by next game.
So we'll see if you can play against Bishop McGinnis, which will broadcast on behalf of you on the Oklahoma Sports Network. All right, last question. When it comes to your team, what have you seen from them as far as growth goes? I mean, you've had to get used to playing without you. They don't have that rim protection you bring. but they've had to, overcome that in different ways, and they played well. What do you see about your teammates in this?
I just seen they fighting for me, even though I'm not there. They're still working hard, and coach had to talk with us. Just because I'm not there don't mean nothing. And just show the fans and stuff that they can play without me, and that's what they've been doing.
All right, Brandon. Thank you very much for your time. We look forward to seeing you back on the court soon.
Thank you.